Hello everyone, today we are doing a cooking video. Here's Ethan eating one of the things that we made. I'm showing you today our favorite meals that we make. So Ethan, I feel like he's got pretty good taste in food. And so there's a few things that we always make that he loves. These are kid friendly. Assuming you don't have a super picky eater. Ethan doesn't like cheese, but he loves vegetables, pasta, rice, soy sauce, and smoothies and all of that. So today I'm going to share with you a few different things. You can either use these for meal prep or you can just cook them for dinner, for lunches, have a big batch for the week. Whatever you decide to do, we are going to show you how to make that. It's very easy. So this is a video that I have collaborated with Thrive Market. If you guys aren't familiar, I've worked with Thrive Market before in the past. They are an online retailer for healthy, organic, natural products. I do have a coupon code down in the description box below. It will get you $20 off your first 3 orders. And I have loved Thrive Market. We don't really have much for health food around here, so I've been able to try a bunch of new products that I wouldn't be able to try otherwise. So thank you so much, Thrive, for collaborating on this video. And now let's get into all of the yummy food that we're about to cook. All right, so I'm making two of my meals kind of in one, just because it's a little bit easier. But I used 2 packets of the Jenny O ground lean turkey burgers. So that's what's cooking up here. I'm gonna use half of this in the chili that I'm making right now, and I'm gonna use half of it in a pasta. And I'm gonna show you what I'm using for the pasta. This is my Thrive box, all the goodies I picked up from there. If you guys aren't familiar with Thrive Market, I absolutely love it. All of these are good, healthy food, snacks, all of that kind of stuff at a fraction of the cost. The shipping is great. This is my second video with them, and I just love it. So I got some new stuff to try out. This is the pasta sauce I'm going to be using. It's tomato basil, and it's from the Thrive Market brand, and it looked really good. It's organic, gluten-free, vegan, cholesterol-free, no trans fats, no hydrogenated oils. This just looked really, really yummy. So I'm going to use this. I also got these, which I have tried before and I really like them. They are chickpea pasta shells. So if you are gluten-free, you should be able to eat these. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, gluten-free and vegan. So I'm going to make these pasta shells with that sauce and then the turkey burger. Organic Vitality smoothie mix. This one's the maca blend, power and balance. 6 superfoods, 4 grams of fiber. This one is the superfood with super berries and protein, essential living. So those are for my smoothies. And if you guys follow me, you know I'm like obsessed with teriyaki chicken, rice. Like I love white rice, and I wanted to try this one. This one is the white jasmine rice, ready in 90 seconds. So I thought this would be kind of good to try for those like needing a quick meal. These are the coconut amino sauce. It's supposed to be like soy sauce. So I'm very, very excited to try this. Ethan is obsessed with soy sauce. So I thought this would be a really great alternative. So I'm excited to try that. I also picked up some more olive oil, and the bottle is awesome. I love this. And I'm excited to try this. And it's an organic olive oil. Coconut wraps, and they're raw, vegan, and paleo, and it's supposed to be a coconut wrap that you can use instead of bread or tortillas. So I'm not sure yet if I want to make a wrap with these or if I want to try to use these in like a taco or a burrito or something, or a quesadilla. So we're gonna figure out what I'm making together. I'm gonna probably make these tomorrow, so I'm just kind of showing you my Thrive box and what I'm making with it. So back to the chili. This is my all-time favorite chili. So I brown up turkey burger depending on how much you need. Since it's just me, Ted does not like beans, and he's out of town, so I'm just cooking for myself. And we don't have Ethan, which is very, very sad. So this is what I put in here. I have 1 can of low sodium dark red kidney beans in there. I do drain them. I also have 1 can of corn drained, and then we're going to put in 1 can of diced tomatoes. These are the regular ones. You can get some with the chilies and all of that, but I personally just like this kind. So we're going to put in some minced garlic. We're going to use about half a teaspoon of minced garlic. We have a little bit of pepper. We have some ground cumin, some chili powder. Is it cumin or cumin? And then some salt. So we're going to do 1 teaspoon of minced garlic. We're gonna do about a teaspoon of pepper. We're going to put in 1 teaspoon of ground cumin. We're gonna do 2 to 3 tablespoons of chili powder, and then we're gonna do just a teaspoon of salt. So that's what we're gonna do right now. You're just going to mix it up. You don't add any liquids because the tomatoes are going to make it nice and like chili consistency. But seriously, I'm telling you guys, it's like the best chili ever. Ethan and I are obsessed with it. So I basically just leave it on medium, and then that cooks while this is cooking. So I'm gonna finish browning this up, and then I will be right back. I always am multitasking. This is almost completely browned, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take half of it and put it into my chili. This is going to just simmer for about 20 more minutes, and then it's done. It's literally the quickest, fastest chili, because what I normally do is brown the turkey burger. While the turkey burger is browning, I have this stuff simmering, and then by the time the turkey burger is browned and it's ready to go in here, this only takes maybe 15 more minutes. So a max, it takes an hour. Literally takes maybe like 30 minutes. So I'm going to put half of the turkey burger in here. I have the water boiling for the noodles. And then the other half I'm gonna leave in here. I'm gonna pour the sauce over it and then let the sauce kind of, you know, zhuzh up in the turkey burger. And then the sauce and the turkey burger will be completely done. The noodles will almost be done. And then I'll already have dinner, 2 different dinners or lunches completed for the week. All right, the chili is about done. I like mine with a lot of turkey burger. You could do this with steak, you could do this with chicken, really any kind of meat you want, or no meat at all. This is just my favorite way to cook it, and then I'll sprinkle like a tiny bit of cheese when I'm, you know, eating my little bowl, and it's so, so good. And you guys know I don't even like cheese, but I do like a little bit of cheese on my chili. So now we have the leftover turkey burger, and we're going to go in with the Thrive tomato basil. If you want to know the info on it, half a cup is 70 calories, and it's 4 grams of fat, 7 carbs, 2 grams of protein, and only 3 sugar. So it's actually pretty good, pretty clean. These are the chickpea shells, and they are 25 grams of protein and 13 grams of fiber, which is really, really good. And carbs, 32 carbs, or if you're gonna do a 3.5 serving, it is 56 carbs. But I'm really excited. I have tried these before. I think they taste really good. They do have a little bit of a different consistency than regular noodles. I feel like they're a little bit firmer, but I think they're really, really tasty, especially if you love pasta and you're gluten-free and you don't want to do zoodles or something. These are a great alternative. And there you have it, delicious chili. I do like a very small little sprinkling of this Mexican style 4-cheese blend, and it's so good. And then you can use like meal prep containers. I just find that that's so not useful for me, especially since I'm not usually just cooking for myself. I just kind of keep them in a big container, and then I'll take whatever I need out of the container. So this one will be for my noodles. I poured all the sauce and turkey burger in there. I'm just kind of letting it cool before I put the lid on it. And then when I'm ready to eat it, I'll do the same with the chili. But when I'm ready to eat it, I'll just take it out, grab what I need, and then put it back in the fridge. I don't like having a ton of meal prep containers in the fridge. It just drives me crazy, and I feel like more goes to waste when I do that, because I don't know, and I have way more dishes. I already have enough dishes. If you have kids, you know. So the least dishes possible, I'm for. So I just got these at Costco. They're just little Tupperwares. So I'll put the noodles in here once they're done. You can see the chickpea noodles literally look just like regular noodles. I have a little bit of olive oil on them. I'm gonna let them cool for a second, and then I'm gonna put them in my little Tupperware. Probably get I'll probably get 3 meals out of this, and I'll probably get 2 or 3 meals out of that. So I usually don't meal prep breakfast because it changes what I decide I want to eat for breakfast every day. But this is nice because now I don't have to think about lunch, and I don't have to think about dinner for the next probably 3 days. All right, so I'm going to make a acai bowl, and I want to share with you guys what I'm putting in it. When I'm just making it for myself, I just use my NutriBullet. If I'm making one for Ted and I, then I'll usually use my Vitamix, but I like to use coconut water for the liquid instead of water. And the 1/3 cup of blueberries. I tend to like make too much, so I'm trying to measure it out so I don't make as much. This is about 6 frozen strawberries. And then we're going to use this whole packet. I'm going to run it under warm water to break it up a little bit. All right, so we have the acai packet in there. We have half a banana. Now we're going to add the smoothie mix and I think I only have a little bit of coconut water left, so we'll probably add the rest of that. Put in 4 teaspoons of the powder, and I don't put a ton of liquid to start out with. Since we're making an acai bowl instead of a smoothie, you definitely want it a little bit thicker. So I just kind of start with a little bit and then add as I need it. I'll definitely need to add some more, but I don't want to make it too runny to begin with, so I just add as I go. So now it turned out the perfect consistency. I'll just take my spoon and I kind of like smooth it out. My granola, use whatever granola you like. You can add fruit to the top of this if you want to do some pretty cute fruit art, but this isn't for Pinterest. This is just for me to eat because I'm starving. So you can do like some granola. I actually like a lot of granola, so I'll add more. And then you can add your coconut, and then you could do like cut up some berries or put some blueberries or strawberries. But I actually don't have any fresh berries because I've eaten them all. So we'll just do this. I like to take my honey and I just drizzle it on the top. And that is how I make my delicious little acai bowls. And they're super, super yummy. All right, for the last meal, I have 3 chicken breasts that I'm going to brown in this pan, and then in this one over here, I'm going to take a bag of mushrooms because Ethan is obsessed with mushrooms. I don't like them, but he likes them. So I'm gonna put these mushrooms and then this stir-fry bag of veggies. I'm gonna put that in, and then we're going to season it with a little seasoning, and then we're gonna use the coconut amino sauce. And then for rice, instead of using my rice cooker, I'm just gonna make this rice out because I wanted to give it a go, and it only takes 90 seconds. So really quick and easy. A little bit of olive oil in there for the veggies. This everything seasoning from Flavor God. I just love it for the vegetables. So a little olive oil, a little bit of the seasoning, and that's really all you need. Cooking the chicken, I did not add any olive oil to the chicken, and I'm just putting this everything seasoning on it. It's so good, and it just has a little bit of sea salt in it. Sea salt, onion, garlic, chili powder, cumin, coriander, paprika, black pepper, basil leaves, and parsley flakes. And I just kind of drench it like that. All right, the chicken is done. The veggies are done. Our rice is done. So I'm gonna pour some in a bowl because Ethan is starving. Ow, it is very hot. Whew. All right. That looks pretty good. It's nice and sticky jasmine rice. Ooh, and it's even fogging up the screen. I just have the seasoning and the lemon on it. And then I cut a few pieces to make sure they were all cooked. And what I'll do is I will stick the chicken on there. And you can put these in separate Tupperwares if you want for meal prep. I just find it's not really realistic since Ethan eats most of the same stuff I do. Same with Ted, so. I ended up using the whole batch of mushrooms because this kid, I'm telling you, like he'll eat a whole bag of mushrooms, like sauteed mushrooms in like one sitting. So this is Ethan's. All right, so we're gonna drizzle that on, and then it is all set to go. So like I said, you can set these in separate Tupperwares, or I'll just put all the chicken in one thing, all the veggies in one, and then all the rice in the other one. So there is your soy sauce little chicken bowl. It's absolutely delicious. Any leftover chicken, this is great for salads. You can mix this with pasta. You can put this on tacos. You really just can use it for anything, and it's like the perfect taste that goes with everything. Favorite seasoning, and yeah, I love topping this on top of salads. So let's go check in with Ethan. Ethan Cruz.
Make sure that, is this a YouTube video?
Yeah.
Make sure that you should subscribe. The notification bell, and guess what? It tastes very good. I didn't try it yet. because I like to cool down. But I'm gonna try it for you guys, and it's perfect.
What's your favorite part?
Of what?
The meal.
There's mushrooms.
The mushrooms. It's good seasoning, huh?
Yeah.
I used a new thing. It's called coconut aminos.
Really?
Yeah, it tastes just like soy sauce, huh?
You can. If I can put my fork through the window, you can try it. But I can't. But these are the mushrooms. They're all cooked and they look good right here. Have a great day, guys, and make sure to subscribe again and hit the notification bell. See you on the next video. Bye.